A Land Forged in Tumult, written by Robert Service, Penguin Books. The vast expanse of Russia, a land stretching from the icy plains of Siberia to the Baltic Sea, holds within its borders a history as dramatic and unpredictable as its climate. From the early days of Kievan Rus to the superpower rivalry of the Cold War, Russia has witnessed moments of profound change and upheaval. These pivotal events, often etched in fire and blood, have shaped the nation's identity, its people, and its place on the world stage. Few nations can claim a history so deeply entwined with its geography. The endless steppes, the unforgiving winters, and the sheer scale of the land have all left their mark on the Russian character. These elements have fostered a resilience, a stoicism, and a capacity for enduring hardship that have become synonymous with the Russian spirit. But Russia's history is not merely a tale of survival against the odds. It is also a story of ambition, of expansion, and of a relentless drive to secure its place among the great powers of the world. From the early princes of Kiev, who sought to unite the Eastern Slavic tribes, to the Tsars who forged an empire that spanned continents, the pursuit of power has been a constant theme in Russian history. In the 20th century, this ambition found its ultimate expression in the Soviet Union, a superpower locked in an ideological struggle that gripped the entire world. Through it all, the Russian people have endured, their spirit unbroken, their resilience tested but never truly defeated. The echoes of these epic moments still reverberate today, shaping the Russia of the 21st century. The year is 988 AD. On the banks of the Dnieper River, a momentous event is unfolding, one that will forever alter the course of Russian history. Prince Vladimir the Great, ruler of the burgeoning Kievan Rus, has made a momentous decision to embrace Christianity as the official religion of his realm. The scene is one of both chaos and solemnity. Thousands of his subjects, summoned from far and wide, stand at the water's edge. Priests, their voices echoing across the river, conduct mass baptisms. The waters of the Dnieper, usually a symbol of trade and connection to the outside world, now represent a spiritual rebirth, a cleansing from the old pagan ways. Vladimir's motives for this dramatic shift were complex, a blend of political pragmatism and genuine spiritual seeking. By embracing the Byzantine form of Christianity, he sought to unify his realm under a single faith, forging a common identity among his diverse subjects. The impact of this decision was profound. Christianity brought with it literacy, education, and a connection to the broader cultural currents of Byzantium, and through it, to the legacy of Rome. Churches and monasteries sprang up across the land, becoming centers of learning and artistic expression. Kievan Rus, founded in 882 AD, was now on a new path. Centuries later, the legacy of Byzantium found a new echo in the grand vision of another powerful ruler, Catherine the Great. Ascending to the Russian throne in 1762, Catherine envisioned herself as an enlightened despot, determined to modernize Russia and secure its place as a European power. From her opulent court in the newly constructed Winter Palace in St. Petersburg, Catherine embarked on an ambitious program of reform. The Winter Palace, with its elegant facades, its vast collections of art, and its air of imperial grandeur, became a symbol of Catherine's ambition to transform Russia into a modern European state. Catherine's reforms were far-reaching, touching upon every aspect of Russian life. She reorganized the administrative system, codified laws, and promoted education, particularly for women. Her patronage of arts and sciences brought a new wave of intellectual ferment to Russia. Inspired by the ideals of the Enlightenment, Catherine sought to bring reason and order to Russia's vast bureaucracy. She corresponded with leading thinkers of her time, including Voltaire and Diderot, absorbing their ideas about governance, justice, and the role of the monarch. Section 5. The Reforms of Power, a double-edged sword. Yet Catherine's reign was also marked by contradiction. While she championed Enlightenment ideals, she also ruthlessly suppressed dissent and strengthened the system of serfdom, tying peasants to the land and their aristocratic masters. Her reforms, while sweeping, often failed to address the root causes of Russia's social and economic problems. The vast gulf between the privileged nobility and the impoverished peasantry remained, creating tensions that would simmer for generations to come. Section 6. Napoleon's Gambit, the Fires of Moscow. In 1812, Russia faced its greatest test since the Mongol invasions centuries earlier. Napoleon Bonaparte, at the height of his power, led his grand army into the heart of Russia, aiming to bring the vast empire to its knees. The Russian defense, however, was one of scorched earth. As Napoleon's forces advanced, they found villages deserted, fields burned, and supplies destroyed. The culmination of this strategy came in Moscow, where, rather than surrender their holy city, the Russians set it ablaze. Section 7. A city reborn from the ashes. The flames that engulfed Moscow marked a turning point in Napoleon's campaign. The city, once a symbol of Russian power, was reduced to ashes. Yet from the ruins, a new spirit of resilience emerged. Napoleon, facing a brutal winter, dwindling supplies, and relentless Russian attacks, was forced to retreat. The burning of Moscow, a strategic masterstroke, had crippled the invading army and rallied the Russian people. Section 8. Sputnik's Echo, the dawn of the space age. More than a century later, a different kind of fire propelled Russia onto the world stage. On October 4, 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, into orbit. The event sent shockwaves across the globe, ushering in the space age and igniting the space race between the Soviet Union and the United States. The image of Yuri Gagarin, the first man in space, became a potent symbol of Soviet technological prowess. The space race, fueled by Cold War rivalry, pushed both superpowers to extraordinary lengths, leading to rapid advancements in rocketry, materials, science, and telecommunications. Section 9. A legacy etched in time. From the icy waters of the Dnieper to the fiery skies above Earth, these pivotal moments in Russian history, forged in times of great change and upheaval, reveal the enduring spirit of the Russian people. They speak of a nation shaped by its geography, its history, and its relentless pursuit of power and influence. As Russia navigates the complexities of the 21st century, the echoes of these epic moments continue to resonate, serving as both a reminder of the nation's turbulent past and a source of inspiration for its future. Hey there, history buffs! Today, let's wrap up our whirlwind tour through Russian history. We've journeyed from the ancient Kievan Rus through the grandeur of the Tsardom and witnessed the rise and fall of the Soviet Union. One of the key takeaways: Russia's history is a tale of resilience. From the Mongol invasions in the 13th century that left the land devastated to the transformative reign of Peter the Great, Russia continually reinvented itself. Fast forward to the 20th century, the Russian Revolution of 1917 was another pivotal moment. It marked the end of centuries of imperial rule and the birth of a new socialist state. The Soviet era was marked by rapid industrialization, space race triumphs, but also by political repression and economic struggles. Then came the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991. This led to the emergence of the Russian Federation and a period of significant political and economic upheaval. But Russia has shown its characteristic resilience, slowly rebuilding and redefining its place on the global stage. So what does all this mean? Russia's history is a complex tapestry of triumphs and trials. It's a story of a nation that has been shaped by its struggles and successes and continues to evolve today. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, history isn't just about the past, it's about understanding how we got to where we are now. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more historical deep dives. Until next time, keep exploring.